course, we're going to here for Slap News pre-fight interview going into Power Slap number 5. I got my man Kalani in the first ever super heavyweight title matchup going down. Power Slap number 5, October 25th. Let's bring him in here. He's going up against the Crazy Hawaiian, another fellow Hawaiian, going back to back. The title, super heavy, going back to Hawaii, my man, for the first time ever. How honored are you to be in that match?
Man, I'm just blessed and thankful, just to be in this position, especially going against one of the top guys, in this game. So it's just a blessing.
I mean, one match, you go up against Cody Vallo, one slap, you knock him out, you get a title shot. Did you think it was going to happen this fast?
Nah, I didn't think it was going to happen this fast. I think it was the first time in sports somebody just slapped one time and they get to the belt the next match.
Yeah. I mean, the sport is still young, obviously. You definitely made an impression when you were up there. I mean, your background, certainly supersedes yourself. I'm sure you just seen the potential merger between the USFL and the league that The Rock has. What
Yeah,
was
the
it, the
XFL.
XFL?
Yes, sir.
So who knows what that's going to do for your future? But I mean, getting this title shot, in line, the Crazy Hawaiian, who I'm sure somebody you've probably watched for years, someone who's inspired you to get into the sport. What type of respect and camaraderie do you have with him? And do you have a personal relationship with him at all outside of Power Slap?
Yeah, when I first came into Power Slap, he welcomed me with open arms. He was telling
Mhm.
me everything about how to, prepare and everything. And it's crazy because now we're going against each other. So it's kind of messed up with Power Slap, but it's cool. I'm just honored to be on the same stage as him.
Yeah. What have your family and friends said about going up against a fellow Hawaiian? I mean, we've seen in the past that the Hawaiians don't like it when they go against each other.
Yeah, they said the same thing. They just don't like seeing Polys going against Polynesians. But,
Mhm.
just being able to have the opportunity to bring a belt back home, it's a blessing for both of us.
Mhm. Um, you know, getting back to Vegas, I know you were just there doing the promo for it. We've seen some of the promotion. It looks like they've stepped it up another level. We've got 4 title matches on this card. The way the poster is looking, it looks like you guys will be the finale. You guys will be the headliner for the event. You know, do you think you're going to be able to take that pressure when you get there to Vegas, everyone calling your name, looking for you, places you have to go? Are you primed and ready for all of that pressure that's going to come leading into that match?
I feel like I'm ready. Especially playing professional ball. Playing in front of like
Mhm.
over 50,000 people. I feel like a couple hundred people won't be that much, so I feel like I'm prepared for all that.
Yeah. I mean, the Crazy Hawaiian, definitely much more seasoned veteran compared to Cody Vallo. We haven't seen you hit yet. What have you seen in the Crazy Hawaiian's game? And are you ready to take his slap?
Him just not being scared. Not him
Mhm.
backing down. So I feel like I got to be the same way, and just not be, just be ready for the hit.
Mhm. I mean, you seem to be calm, cool, collected. Know the Crazy Hawaiian can get pretty boisterous. You know he can get into the smack talk. Going into the press conference, going into that week, are we going to see you ratchet up, or are you still just going to kind of be calm, cool, collected, respectful the way that you have been, this entire process?
It's just whatever happens, happens.
Mhm.
I'm just the calm, normal type of guy. I'm nonchalant, so I feel like I'm gonna just be the same way. I let my actions do the talking.
Mhm. Have you been doing any type of training to prep for receiving a slap, or are you still just going to be riding high and go in with your last time we talked to you, we talked about kind of like the cutback blocks, and we talked about some of the stuff you endure in the trenches.
Yeah,
You doing anything now to try to prep yourself for this big opportunity?
yeah. Just every week I have my family members slap me in my face, so just get my jaw adjusted for that. So
Hmm. Training wise, what are you doing right now? Have you changed any of your football training to kind of adapt more to power slap, or are you still just going with the same thing you did going into your first matchup?
I've been doing the same thing. Waking up every morning, going for runs and everything. I run
Hmm.
like a mile, come back, and I'll do some weight training,
Yeah.
squats, bench, and everything. And I've been doing next, exercises with the band resistance and everything.
Hmm.
I feel like it's pretty much the same thing as football.
Gotcha. Are you going to try to be a two sport phenom? You're going to keep up with your football going into next year?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm hoping to do.
That's what you're hoping to do, and hopefully you'll have a super heavyweight title around your belt as well.
Yes, sir.
Kind of prepping for this. getting back to Las Vegas, when your feet hit that ground, what type of mentality, attitude are you going to bring?
Just that, that mentality that I'm gonna bring it back home, bring the belt back home.
Mhm.
Just put on. I have the whole city on my back, got the whole islands on my back. I'm going out there for the Polynesian, especially for my Tongan culture, just
Mhm.
representing for the Tongan people. I just don't want to let anybody down. So
Mhm.
I got everything to lose. So I'm coming there with the mentality that I'm not gonna give up, and I'm gonna give it all I got.
Awesome, my man. Have you been working with anybody? Any coaches? Anybody trying to help mentor you along with your slap to make sure that you can give your absolute best?
No, just myself. I just been putting in work by myself.
Okay. Have you tried to work on the left at all in case you need to use it?
Yeah, I've been doing my left hand too, just in case.
Okay, awesome, dude. If the Crazy Hawaiian is watching this interview, what do you want to say to him?
Man, let's get it, bro. Let's bring a title back to Waiana. I'm coming with all I got, and I know you better come with all you got. Let's get it, baby.
I know it's been a little bit longer in the off season since you've been playing football. Have you added any weight since last time we seen you?
I'll say a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I've been pushing a lot of weights too, so I feel like I've been adding a little bit of muscle, lean body mass.
Mhm. I mean, we've had a bit of a gap here since the last Power Slap event. The excitement has been building, like we talked about earlier, the 4 title matches. I think there's gonna be, by far the greatest card that Power Slap has ever put on yet in its young existence. And I see there being a lot of celebrity fanfare coming out for this one. And the red carpet is going to be rolled out. Has it really sunk in, the history that's going to be made at this event, and not only being the first super heavyweight title, but has it sunk into you? Have you felt it yet?
Uh, I don't really think it's sunk yet. I think once I get there, it'll be like, oh yeah, this is real right now.
Hmm. No, I hear you, my man. Like, do you see this something that if you continue on, would you ever consider dropping football for this? I mean, I'm not sure how old you are, but do you kind of see this as a life after football for you?
I don't know. It depends on if the money gets raised and everything.
Hmm.
Then I'll see. I'll probably leave football for this, but for now, I don't think so.
Gotcha. Being a two sport athlete, football and power slap is that enough to sustain your living, or do you actually have a day job as well on top of it outside of the season?
I have a day job. I do construction with my family. We have a family-owned construction business.
Okay,
So
okay.
on the daily, we'll be building rock walls, doing pavements and sidewalks, concrete work. I've been staying busy.
Gotcha. Awesome, my man. I mean, great catching up with you. I know this is going to be an exciting one. The first ever, the historic super heavies. We've been looking for this for a very long time. Great to see, the class actually get a belt now, seeing a little bit more depth. We're getting more and more athletes coming to Power Slap for this. I appreciate you, man. I look forward to seeing you there live in Las Vegas,
Yes,
and I want to
sir.
see you bring your absolute best game.
Yes, sir. You got it. All right, boss.
Thanks, my man.
Yes, sir.